What is up, YouTube? We got for you today a method we had talked about, I want to say like a month ago. We're going to be going over lazy selling. Now, we used it in our last video, or the last time we talked about it in a video. We kind of used it more as just gaining extra coins from every single overall. This video, we're going to be talking it more as a coin making method and how you can, well, make a consistent amount of coins pretty much every single hour that you want to put into lazy selling. What is lazy selling? Well, you actually aren't doing the lazy part of this transaction. You are actually selling to lazy buyers, hence the term lazy selling. Now, quick, broad, kind of simple definition of like what lazy selling is. You are buying cards at a certain overall at a filtered down price. An example I can give of this: 92 overalls combine. If you filter down, you'll see them for 47, 48k. But if you go to the 92, 93 unfiltered, which is simply just the overall, you'll see 92 overalls look to be selling at 54, 55k. You can kind of see where that profit comes into play. Now, it's not going to be a lot of profit. It's going to be 1k, 1.5k per card. But if you do this, use your all 20 spots of your auction house per hour, you're looking at 20, 35k profit per hour if 75% do sell. So the first step in the lazy sell method process is actually picking out an overall that you are going to want to kind of do this method on. Now, I'm going to choose 90 overall for this video. You can choose really 85 to 96 overall. It does not matter. Of course, your kind of budget will kind of determine what overall you do choose. 90 overall seems to be a realistic number, decent price, right? We're only paying mid-20s for these cards. The next thing we're going to do is find the actual lazy sell price per overall. What you're looking for is at what price did the cards start to expire. Now, this was a little tricky because the 90 overalls weren't expiring at 27, they weren't expiring at 28k, but I wanted to be a little bit realistic, and I'm going to say 26.5k is a number that I think I can sell 75% of my auctions at, because again, we're not buying 5 of these cards, we are looking to buy 20 of these cards and list them for 1 hour. If I can sell 15 out of those 20, I think that is a solid, consistent profit that we can make every single hour. Next thing we need to do is actually find the price we want to buy these cards at to make a decent amount of profit. For this video, I'm going to choose 23k for the 90 overall, making me about 1,000 coins after tax per card. I'm going to go through a plethora of different filters: team of the week, legend, I'd say rising stars, flashbacks, and more specifically combine is where I got most of my players at. You're going to want to choose pretty much a filter that is being kind of flooded on the market. Of course, I'm doing this on a Tuesday afternoon. The auction house isn't necessarily jumping with auctions being flooded onto the market. Friday and Saturday, you'll be able to find some cards for a lot less cheap. I was able to pick up a few cards: Calvin Noy, Isaiah Simmons. I think I picked up a Desmond King. A lot of these guys I did pick up for 21.5, 22,000. So I am making more than that 1,000 coins after tax. But again, you're going to buy 20. But for this video, I'm simply only going to buy 7. I was on a little bit of a time crunch pushing out this video. So I'm going to be getting a total of 7 cards under 23,000. Although I did pick up one playoff card for 23.2k, but it was kind of the first card I bought. I didn't really have a price completely locked into my brain of what I wanted to pay for each card. Here are all the prices. I was able to pick up each 90 overall at a bunch of combine cards, a rising star, a flashback, team of the week, and one playoff card. I actually did pick up the Super Bowl card. I picked up that Super Bowl card for 23.3k, but for the most part, I was able to pick these guys under 22,000, with most of them actually being under 22,000, which was a little bit of a pleasant surprise. And for the last and final step of the lazy sell process, you are going to list these cards up, and this is crucial, for 1 hour. Why 1 hour? Well, these cards only show up on the unfiltered filter in the last 30 minutes. Again, if you list for 12 hours, it's going to take 11 hours and 30 minutes for these cards to actually appear. And also, during the day is the best time to do the lazy sell method, just because during the night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, cards might actually be showing up at the 59th minute when you do list for 1 hour. But I'm going to list all 7 of these cards up for 26.6k. I'm going to come back. I got to edit this video. We'll be back in 1 hour to see how many of these cards do actually sell. Hopping back onto Madden 22, I can clearly see I listed for way too cheap. I could have gotten probably 27, maybe even 27,500 coins for the 90 overalls, 26.6k. All 7 sold. If you do list 20 and only 5 to 10 sell, you're probably going to drop your prices by a little bit. Don't be lazy like these buyers. Go check every single hour the updated lazy sell price, because the difference between 100 and 200 coins might be the difference between 5 cards selling and 19 cards selling. It's a big difference, even though it is a small number. Make sure you kind of get those updated prices every single hour. But that is all for the lazy sell method. I know a little bit of a short video. Tomorrow's video, I don't know if I'm actually going to have a video out tomorrow. Streams will be back Thursday. But if you have any questions about the lazy selling method, comment down below. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace.